looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&T. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them kin and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. Looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&T. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them kin and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the... You know what it is. It's your boy, Big Phil Speaks, and I'm in the building. This be the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, brought to you by myself, Big Phil Speaks, and that good GMG, the Good Money Gang. That part. I'm not only a client, but I'm the president. You feel me? It's hump day. It's Wednesday. It's January the third day into the new year of 2024. Happy New Year to you all. I wasn't here on Monday on New Year's Day. I had to rest them up. But we back at it like a crackhead with a cracker habit. Forgive me, I got a cough drop in, you know what I'm talking about, that I'm using at the moment. Pause. I had to think about how I was going to say that. But guess what? Listen. You are blessed to be here for another year. Another year. That within itself is a blessing in abundance, because a lot of people didn't make it past the 31st of December. A lot of people didn't make it past the last month, and some aren't even here upon this morning in the new year. So feel and consider yourself blessed beyond measure that you're here to be able not only to enjoy the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, but more importantly, one more day to try to get it right and be better than you was yesterday. And hopefully you'll take the time to plan, plot, and strategize just in case you're blessed enough to see tomorrow, to make it an even better day than the day. Let's see who's in the building. Papa True Guns is in the building. Salute. D Blade. What's goody like the mob? Dana Mac, good morning to you. Lady Cosanita, she's in the building. Mr. Duncan, Bree in the place to be. Trina Peak, hey Pinky, she's in the building. Night Rider, the home team. GMG, the moderation king. Southeast Slimmy he's in the building. You feel me? Rich is in the building. GMG more for 24. That part right there. Huh? Donnell G in the place to be. GMG. What's goody like the mob, ladies and gentlemen? Sophia Lee, she's in the place to be. K-Dub Styles. Sexy mama. She's in the building. Huh? Good morning. Good morning. DC Mumbo Sauce, the Uptown Compadre. Frank Murphy in the building. You hear me? Des and D, super. 1/3 of that good HR team is in the building, huh? We about to have at it for 2024. Listen, J-Man, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't know what the... Listen. Look, you done started already. Listen, I can't be laughing too much. Got a little bronchial situation going on. Can't be laughing too much, but you're bogging. Jay Pierce is in the building. Tinky! Speaking of which, did I save it on here? Let me see. Did I catch it on her? Hold up. Hold on, I might be on this one. That, you know, before I go any further, hold on. Let me see. Before I go any further, I got to give a special shout out to Tinky, my little love troll who loved trolling me. She had that baby girl on Saturday. She had that baby at Saturday. What time, Tinky? You had that baby on Saturday at 2 a.m. in the morning. She squeezed that baby out. 2 a.m. in the morning. Congratulations to lovely Tinky on that baby. The baby was 7 pounds, 6 ounces, and 20 inches. Gonna be taller than her mama. You hear me? Gonna be taller than her mama. And then word on the street is she said, Tinky said in my pregame job, she said that the baby middle name is Philiana. I was like, P.R. Tinky. Listen, I said, I'm now the Godfather, and I'm going to give you an offer that you can't refuse. You feel me? Listen, I know y'all like feel bugged out. Y'all coming over, Vader Wayne, what's goody like the mob? Y'all come over here to the YouTube. But congratulations, Tinky, on that baby. Bab Wilson, GMG, good morning to ye. Still a lot of miserable people going into 2024. You got to let misery have a company and let that company stay over yonder. Get the hell from around me. That part. You hear me? I don't know what you talk about, Dez. I don't know what. Let me find out. Yo, me, yo, my. She's in the building. Yeah, Night Rider. She said the middle name was Philiana. I was like, oh, damn it. I was like, Tinky, you playing with my emotions, Tinky. Playing with my emotions. Music for God 2 is in the building. Listen, we about to have ourselves a ball. You hear me? I just seen a story come across the pipeline, but I gotta research that before I talk about it fully. Something about some kind of 17-year-old kid. I guess, I don't know if it was special needs or some kind of something, used a racial slur on a bus, and the bus attendant or bus aide beat the crap out the child or whatever, out the young person or whoever. I'm like, but I got to get more insight in that before I talk about that. Yeah, y'all, I'm a golfer. Listen, Tinky, you better not be lying to me, Tinky, because you're not that far away from me, Tinky. Speaking of Tinky, before I get into the NFL news, established, good morning to you. Happy New Year to everybody. Oh, it was in D.C. Oh, wow. That man, D.C. showing up and showing out and not for the right reasons here lately. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's 30 of y'all in here, 31 and rising. Can we get those thumbs up for your boy? Boop up. Y'all know what I like to say. I want to menage with the algorithm. And what better day to do it than on hump day? Today, listen, huh? Y'all be kind, y'all be fair. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to exit out of the chat, get on up out of here. Go hit that thumbs up for your boy. Ain't no comments in the chat you gonna miss, because if anybody that types something while you going out to hit that thumbs up, it's gonna be right there when you come right back. Come on now. She was visiting from college at LSU, but I guess her ass learned something that day. But hold on, she was visiting from college. If she was from LSU, was she black then? Was she black? Will Phil find love in 2024? I don't know. Wrong show, J man. Wrong show. She was on winter break. Lord have mercy. What color was the girl? That's right, Music for God, to the first show of the new year. Again, I apologize for not being here Monday morning, New Year's Day. I had to recoup a little bit. She was black. And she used a racial slur against who then? What racial slur did she use? I'm kind of confused about that one. Will Phil be a life coach in 2024? Listen, if my knowledge or information can help somebody better themselves, listen, have at it. I'm a vessel. Utilize me. Don't use me, utilize me. You hear me? Dana Mac, stop playing with me, Dana. Y'all are bugged out. Oh, yeah, Rich? I was red in the face and I wasn't even cammed up, Dan. Stop it. I wasn't even cammed up. Oh, you talking about a different incident than take, because something about the Breakfast Club came across the thing. They said that somebody that was 17 years old used a racial slur on a bus, and school bus attendant beat them down terribly, or whatever the case may be. You better find some love this year, Phil. Who knows what today or tomorrow may bring? Who knows? Who knows? In the meantime, I'm chilling. Yeah, all right, Jay, man. Y'all are bugging. Oh, you said the first homicide victim of 2024 was in D.C. Oh, yeah. Okay. Two totally different situations. My bad, Tinky. I thought you was talking about the thing I was talking about. Phil gonna be like, I found loving. What you know about that, established? Since I found the stars at night are big, and you know what? Y'all need to go back. I think some of y'all need to go back to sleep. Yeah, all right, Jay, man. Listen, I'm not fooling with y'all. I know it's hump day. I'm not going to get lost in these comments. I got a show to attend to. Listen, I'm going to stop. I'm going to, Man, whatever. I always say I'm chilling because I be chilling. I don't know what y'all talking about. Anywho. Gotta forget about what y'all talking and go on to these NFL scores. Week 17 out of 18. The Browns beat the Jets 37-20. The Texans beat the Titans, beat the brakes off of them. Excuse me. 26-3. The Ravens demolished the Miami Dolphins 56-19. The Bills, they just got past them good Patriots 27-21. Excuse me. Good gracious. Sneezing. Woo! Jaguars shut the Panthers out. 26-0. Woo, excuse me, my allergy. Good gracious. Now, it looked like the Rams and the Giants had a tight game. Pause. The Rams beat the Giants 26-25. Sorry, New York. The Steelers overcame the Seahawks 30-23. The Broncos beat the Chargers 16-9. I'm going to say my best for last. The Packers, they punished the Vikings 33-10. The Chiefs over the Bengals 25-17. Them 49ers whooped the Washington Commanders 27-10. The Colts beat the Raiders barely 23-20. Them Cardinals put the spank down on them Eagles. What? Listen, 35-31. I know y'all like that. That wasn't no big scoring difference, but what y'all Eagles fan told me, a W is a W. So that means a L is a L. Eagles fans have at it, huh? The Saints beat the Buccaneers 23-13, huh? Chicago Bears punished them Falcons 37-17. Last but not least, the rumble in the jungle, as I would say, the Cowboys over the Lions 2019. And for anybody that watched that game, them last couple minutes of that game was off the hook, which is going to lead me to a story right after I do these standings or whatever the case may be. But stay right there. I'm going to come back to my Cowboys. Right? Hold on. Before I go to the standings, I want y'all to see something. Like week 17 is still up in the air. Look at that. The wild cards, all the wild cards are still to be determined. TBD means to be determined. If you are not understanding of that, TBD means to be determined. The divisional rounds still to be determined for the most part. But we do have some people that are locked in on certain spots. Miami Dolphins clinched the ability to be in the wild card for the AFC East. Chiefs clinched the division champs for AFC West. Clinched their division, rather. Sorry about that. The AFC North, Baltimore Ravens clinched their conference. That means they had the best record, the best situation in all of the AFC. So they got that. The Browns, they clinched the wild card position. There's some more up in the air. Now let's go to the NFC. The Cowboys, we had clinched that thing. I'm talking about the wild card a couple weeks ago. We still trying to clinch the division. Eagles, they little bum asses right behind us in the wild card. So it's like, nah, the Eagles are clinched the wild card. 49ers having the best record have clinched the whole division. I mean, not the division, the conference. The 49ers have clinched the conference. The Rams, they have clinched the wild card position. The Lions, as of late, even though they lost, have clinched it. Well, no, because they're in NFC North. They clinched their division. There's a couple more spots open for both the division and wild cards. Hopefully the Dallas Cowboys get theirs. I'm just saying, don't tell nobody. Listen, That part right there, take it, that part. No, hey, y'all know what? Y'all are really bugging. y'all really in here speculating. Y'all are really in here speculating a whole lot of. Nah, Phil, we reminiscing about crazy moments of 2024. Hell nah. Listen, 2023 is days of past. I don't know what y'all talking about. Look, chill, Phil. We got one victory left. Hey, Mumbo Sauce, y'all gotta see us. And I don't think that's going down like that, champ. Listen, it's all love and respect. Hey, Shiloh, 757 Buds in the building. Salute. How did I miss anybody else while I was doing the spin notes? That game definitely was intense. Yeah, Jay, man. I thought to be determined was Texas baby dad. What? Tiggy, stop playing with me. Pause. King Skills, good morning to you. I can't wait for football season to be. Hey, yo, my. Don't be hating on football season. Don't be hating on football season. You hear me? Notorious. Good morning to you. You know what? Notorious. Go late. Go night. Go night. What? Phil baking cakes. Y'all silly. For those that just tuned in, Tiki had that baby 7 pounds. 7 pounds and how many ounces, Tiki? I gotta go back up here and get it. 20 inches long, I think 7 pounds and 6 ounces or something like that. She had a good healthy baby. Good healthy baby. Vanilla or lemon cake. What y'all talking about? Listen, don't switch this to me. Yeah, listen, I'm just giving the good news. The good news. Ain't it that good news? Now this is the part. This is the part, right? I left my team game last for a reason. Not just because they're my team or whatever the case may be. Not just for that reason. Hold up. But the reason why I left it for last, the NFL got to do better. The NFL definitely got to do better. They on some other bullshiggery, because CeeDee Lamb for the Dallas Cowboys had a phenomenal night. You know what I'm saying? They put him up for a drug test after that game against the Lions. After he had a career night, which is crazy to me. I'm gonna share some of the highlights. I know some of y'all not gonna like it. That CeeDee Lamb had in the last game versus the Lions, which caused the NFL to ask him for a drug test. Make sense. Listen, any player in the NFL could have had a night like that. Some did anyway. But for him, that was a career night of yardage or whatever the case may be. But the NFL, what they trying to say? That we got to be on something to have a phenomenal night. We got to be on something to perform. Like y'all paying us to perform. That we got to be on something to do good. Make that make sense. The hate is real. Listen, that's a bunch of bullshittery. I know some of y'all be like, forget them Cowboys. Woo. But what if that was one of your players on your team that the NFL did that after they had a phenomenal night? That's like an insult. That's an insult. That's like spitting in somebody's face. You hear me? That's like spitting in somebody's face. They do it in the NBA too. He's not the first, nor will be the last. But the timing and the reasoning, you right, J man. But the timing and reason is some garbage. No, I don't, Notorious. Stop it. You know what? Hey, Notorious, stop. You know what? Happy New Year to y'all. Lolo kisses. Good morning to ye. Keenan. Peace. Nazia Fontaine. Peace. That's right, y'all. Listen, if y'all just came in, she told me she better not be lying. Tiki, your ass better not be lying to me. She told me in the IG pregame that the baby's middle name is Philiana. Philiana, y'all. Philiana. I was like, oh, shit, Tiki. Listen. Mr. Duncan, good morning to ye. Hey, Rich, I don't be keeping it nothing. I be chilling. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. You ain't got to watch me, though, Torres. You ain't got to watch me do nothing. The NFL and NBA do the same BS after a player has a good game. We can't. That's it. Hey, CL, that's what I'm talking about right there. Why we just can't be great? Why we just can't have some real good nights or a real good night or one of them days? Make that make sense. Make that make. It's almost like, oh, for you being great, go ahead and take this piss because we think you got something in your system. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Lolo. Remember Michael Irvin on coke? Listen, 757. Now we all know Dallas Cowboys is an equal opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Franchise team. Like you got an issue, you can come on over to the Cowboys. But in this instance, no, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, J-Man, she better not have been playing with my emotions. She better not have. Betty Crocker white cake is good. What? What the hell are y'all talking about? Yes, you do. Y'all was acting up last night talking about who was doing that? That Notorious. I did not talk about going no damn. You know what? Now I know you stretching it now. Been missing the lies, but I like how you started off the year. What you talk about established? Thank you. Y'all bugged out. The whole Cowboys team was in. Yeah, all right, J man. That's some hate. That's some hate. Why y'all hating on the Cowboys like that? Philiana is insane, but I did it for you. Philiana. That sounds like a song waiting to happen. Philiana. So Notorious go night. But the Cowboys lost that game for real. No. To keep it a buck, if y'all look at the playback, dude didn't even get all the way over to the ref. So how the hell he checked in? How the hell he checked in when the refs was talking to a couple teammates and then the ref walked off? He didn't go all the way over to the ref to make sure the ref heard him. So who's to say what he said or what he didn't say? Somebody, I forget what it was, who reported on it, they said that at the end of the day, the reason why the NFL didn't, because they could have changed the ruling after the game. That the reason why they didn't, because, and I don't know this to be a fact, that the Detroit Lions always be putting shit in the game, and this to them was one more attempt or effort to put some shit in the game, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. It was tricky. I thought it was over, though. I thought it was over. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was over, CL. I thought it was over, but damn it. First of all, we had it, and we got a penalty down there in the red zone, and then they asses. Yeah, I was like, man, they trying to make me age. I'm looking young in my age. They trying to make me age. Hey, Nazir, that part right there, they know we great. They just hate to hate. Man, listen. Talk about it. Phil was referencing the term raw like he was ODB. Like Phil Connery. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. Y'all think Irvin still do coach? Them some wild boy. Hey, CL, ain't no talent. Ain't no talent. I don't know who got a fatty. I don't know. My eyes is blinded. I can't see. I can't see. Lord have mercy. Y'all come on over to this good YouTube, y'all. Phil, my name is not Lolo. Can we get it right? This is not Lolo Kisses. I'm sorry. A Kisses. What's your name, A Kisses? I'm thinking the whole time this is Lolo Kisses from Instagram. I'm sorry. You never had Betty. You know what, Tinky? Just because your cakes got baked for 2023, Tinky. Told you this joint be tripping. Thus that little baby. Nah, nope. J-Man, you wrong. The flag came out right after the touchdown, after the hoopla of the touchdown. It came out. It wasn't before they got to the. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature. She said her name ain't Lolo. I know, like who? Number 70 checked in, not 68. Whoever reports to the ref needs to report alone. That reason. That's it right there. That's it. Thank you, Reason. Thank you. Salute to you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the what you call it. Good, Happy New Year. Whoever reports to the ref needs to report alone. They sent 3 linemen over trying to confuse the defense, and they confused the refs. That's on them. That's on them. Who don't like it? A W is a W. Ain't that what y'all tell me? What the name is, that A Kiss is what the name is. What laugh told what all, J man? What is you talking about? Notorious. I'm chatting. Oh shit, J man said, "Hey Tinky, you ready for another one? Let me find out." Phil, check your sugar. You getting the name wrong. Sorry, Miss Not. Happy New Year's, Pro to my con. You ain't see me blush on no day. I don't know what y'all talk. Y'all see that the ambiance of that light over there. Y'all don't see no blush going on here. Phil out here calling people. No, well, this whole time I thought 8 Kisses was Lolo from off IG. I swear I did. It ain't no damn Lolo. That's what, man. Listen, well, the refs got downgraded. They ain't working the playoffs. Refs are trying. Yeah, and to keep it a buck, CL, you absolutely right. A lot of them refs been some garbage this year. A lot of them need to be downgraded. Matter of fact, they might need to go to ref school and recruit some new blood. Field broadcaster from Texas. He's selling. Excuse me. Blame it on the LED light. Establish that part. Hey, look, let me get closer to the screen. Y'all don't see no blush. No nothing. You hear me? So, hey, Kisses, what is your name then if it ain't Lolo? Let me find out. J-Man trying to get some extracurriculars going with Tinky. Let me find out. A lot of them refs setting parlays on the game. Listen. That's a fact. Congrats, Tinky, on motherhood. Congratulations on baby. What's the baby's first name, Tinky? What's that baby's first name? Charlie Hustle. Good morning and happy New Year to you. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. We having a good time over there. Come holler at your boy. You feel me? Let me see what's going on here. Refresh this page right here. See if y'all respecting the game. Okay, it's decent. It's decent. I'll give you that. That's not it, established. Her name is not A Kisses. That's it. That's all. That's not her name. A Kisses. Oh, really? First name A, last name Kisses. Okay. Well, all right, A Kisses. All right, then. She talking about thank you, establishing Night Rider, thank you. Y'all are bugged out this morning. I'm glad to be here on this morning. I wasn't feeling all that great, and was tempted to put another story out saying I will not be doing the morning show this morning, but I couldn't do that to my peoples, my weeples. I had to show up and show out. Hey, Keenan, listen, I've been there and done all that. You hear me? Been there and done all that. It says it in her name. Man, listen. All right, A kisses, A kisses, A kiss for the kisses. All right, you got it. But nah, I said I got to persevere, come through, and do some what you gonna drink some hot tea with ginger crystals. Y'all know Trina pick out. I had a doctor visit yesterday, so I gotta go pick up a little pump or whatever. I got a little bronchial situation going on now. Too much nasal drip or whatever from my allergies and sinuses or whatever. Jay, man, you better stop playing with me. Lord have mercy. Tell me I got you. There's not. I did. I talked to a doctor yesterday. And it's nothing serious, just a little bronchitis, a little touch of it due to nasal drippage, which I've been telling y'all or whatever. So it's all good. Texas tea will fix you. A daily cup helps. Okay, Trina Pink, I might have to put that in the rotation. I might have to put that in rotation because I love tea anyway. I don't drink sodas. Every blue moon, you'll see me with a soda. But if it ain't water, if it ain't juice, it's tea. So I'd like tea anyway. So that's right up my alley. That's right up my alley. Let's see where I want to go next. So I'm gonna give y'all some crazy news first. Not I'm gonna play this video clip and I'm gonna come back and get my ones and twos on it. I got to be careful how I talk about it though, because it's a touchy story. It's a touchy story, but listen, I'll let y'all see it for yourself.
Yes, Cynthia, I'm here waiting on law enforcement. I just exited this residence right here. My last victim. I was able to obtain the names and addresses of the individuals who did this to my 11-year-old son, and I went to each and every one of their homes and I unalived them in the most graphic and horrific way possible. I know my life is over. I really don't care. I might get 25 to life. I might go to Pine Oil Heaven. I might get the lethal concoction, in which case I don't really give a fuck. I hope in the wake of my death, the conversation can be had in regards to the overall consequences pertaining to teenagers and their parents when they decide to strip off an 11-year-old's clothes and rape them. Here come the cops now. So
T with a little something. Oh, you had something similar to pros of my con? Yeah. Listen, y'all heard what the gentleman said, right? This is I don't know the full backstory, but supposedly that house, Phil gonna talk and walk it out, swag serving. Supposedly his baby, his child got raped. Can't say the other word, raped or something that went on in that household, in that house. And the father went to that house and exacted his own sort of revenge. And I guess told the news reporters as he called the police to wait for the police to get there. He called in and actually they put him on the air. And he was like, I know I'm probably gonna be going to jail. Life, they said they might give me the death penalty. He said, but he took them out and took them out viciously. He took them out and took them out viciously. Yeah, that part, Rich. Smoke some good bud and cough it out. Can't time to, you hear me? I'm just saying, what are y'all thoughts on that? What are y'all thoughts on that? Supposedly established, the people in that house was all in on it. Supposedly the house was all in on it. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about no kids being involved or nothing like that. I don't know, established. But what do y'all think about that as parents, as adults, as caring adults? Whether you got kids, you got nephews, nieces, young brothers, sisters, or you just cool or close with somebody else's children. How do you feel about that if your child got SA'd, S period, A period, or great? What would y'all think about that? CL, listen. CL, listen. I don't fear no man on this earth. There's not too much that I fear. There's not too much that I fear. But that is something that I fear the most. Something happening to my babies. Other than that, I don't fear nothing else. And I fear it in the sense that I'm gonna go to hell off. I'm gonna go to hell off. And the calmness, the calm manner of him talking to him, like, yeah, I know exactly what I was doing. Yeah, they did this to mines, and I did something to them. That's crazy. I'm sending you to, hey, Nazir, that part right there. Man, listen. That's why I always tell my daughters, especially my daughters, don't put yourself in a position to make your daddy go to hell on out of here, because I'm going to act up and act out. And listen, don't put me in that position by doing something dumb or putting yourself in a stupid position. Please don't. Hey, Night Rider, 1,000 wow. You hear me? You hear me? 1,000 wow. That part right there established. I know just watching the video, it doesn't give you a lot of context or whatever, but it's crazy. Pro said, let me get my thoughts together. Man, listen. Took the entire house out. I don't know how, I think it was like 2 or 3 people or whatever the case may be. Hey, reason, hey, you feel me? You feel me? It's like, shit, huh? You think I got a little miniature bit of clout now? I'm going to be famous because I'm going to make their ass famous. You hear me? That's that on that. Yeah, and that's the tough part of it, reason. That's the tough part of it. But for some, they feel like, especially in a lot of these cases where you see people that do these type of things get a couple years and like something really slight, light, or whatever the case may be. That's like sticking your finger in the wound of somebody that's already hurting and in pain. Like, how can somebody do something heinous towards a child or to a young, teenager, or whatever the case may be, and get a couple years? Make that make sense. What would that do to you as a father or a mother? I know for me, I'd be waiting at the gates. I'd be on the BOP website waiting for the release date. You hear me? Waiting for that release date. Like, yeah. Oh, you thought, you thought you got away with it, huh? You thought you got over, huh? I ain't coming to your parole hearing to make them step you back. Come on, Cletus. Come on out here. Hey, Rich, you bugging. I mean, I hope he get off. Depending on the area he live in, depending on the area he live in, he need to get a lawyer that can use that a time to kill defense. That a time to kill defense. You hear me? That right there, so blood, 757 Buds, is gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing. You hear me? That's a fact, Bree. That's a fact. Established people are very, very, what you call it. Someone had hit my kid, and I had to talk everyone from my side to chill, especially my son's father. He was pissed, but I said to him, if you go and hurt that man, we lose. Ooh, that's another way to look at it, pros and my con. That's another way to look at it, darling. That's a fact. That's wild, but he did what he, man, listen. That's a fact. Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like button for your boy so the algorithm can get the bubbling a little bit, just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot of people here just yet. They're going to be coming in soon enough in 2024. Trust me. Pros my con, listen. Excuse me. People be sick out here like, how can someone, that's it right there. That's it right there, man. To me, is an extra cowardice. That first it's wrong to violate an adult, right? It's definitely wrong. Heinous, ugly crime to violate an adult. But to violate a child is a special depravity, a special kind of ill, a special kind of wickedness to me. Daycare owner who shot her husband for touching their kids is still fighting to get out of jail, even though she didn't kill him. The daycare who shot her husband. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I think I know the story you're talking about. In that situation, she shouldn't be doing no time because we have the constitutional right to protect our children, to protect our person, protect our property, et cetera, et cetera. And if you found out that your mate, your husband, your wife, your whatever, essayed or raped your children, I get it. Call the police. I get all that. But the police and the system don't work all the time. They don't stand in the gap all the time. And like we was just saying, some people get out after a little bit of time, like a little bit of time. That is not recompensable to the crime that they did to your baby, your child, your loved one. That part right there. He might have messed up his crime or passion offense with the interview. I know, Keenan, because he sat there kind of looking real sane. But somebody might argue that he might have still been in a fog. Hopefully the brother come out of it all right. Hopefully he come out of it all right. Hopefully he do. That part right there, now, violate a child, you get violated. That part right there. I can only imagine how he went in that house like Rambo. Hey, listen. When it comes to our daughters, us fathers don't play no games. Facts on that. That part right there, Bad Wilson. That's that part right there. And let me tell you something about law enforcement. They don't give a F. It's at the point where you have to take things in your own hand. Some really have compassion and some don't give half a F. You're right about that. Hey, Shy Love. Hey. Can we talk about something positive, please? Des, I had to get that out. This is it's part of the news. It's a part of the news. But I'm about to pivot. Up off of it. Pause. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Come on over. You hear me? Dana Mac, yeah, it happens usually with someone in the family. That's the part that's sick. Yeah, man. Listen. All right, let me pivot out of that. To a little bit of something. Matter of fact, it's veering, but it's veering kind of right down that lane. I don't know if y'all saw what my title was. I said, damn academics. Academics. Your little punk ass got some explaining to do. And that video you did in response to these ain't enough, academics. You got some explaining to do. See, I remember when you got tough and acted tough with your ex-girlfriend or somebody you was dating a while back, and you physically assaulted her to a degree. I remember that, allegedly. Let me say all that. Allegedly, I went on Tasha K action. But your punk ass that got a couple dollars in your pocket and think you him, Slim, you better slow down. You better slow down, right? First, I'm going to play the video of a young lady who there's been a story of some essay going on and or graping by his friends and of academics, allegedly. Allegedly. Keyword allegedly. Because there has been nothing, no charges, no nothing. Y'all take a look at this. Hold on, let me get this up off here first.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Now, after that footage, after that lady posted that, there started being a video floating around the internet of some screaming going on. And you can see Akademiks coming to his look like recording studio where he records his little vlogs and stuff at. I don't know if it was to stop the recording. I don't know what it was to do, but it sounded hella crazy. I'm gonna play it, then I'm gonna give you my ones and twos, my 7 cents on it all. Yeah. Akademiks. You got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do, young man. You've been putting your mouth in a lot of people's business. You've been putting yourself in the midst of a lot of shenanigans, bullshittery, and questionable actions. Now, a lot of people say Akademiks, he ain't street, he ain't from the street. Give him a pass, stall him out. You know, he's not a street dude. He don't go by certain codes and certain ethics. You know, from hanging with Tekashi 6ix9ine to other antics and things or whatever the case may be. Okay. All right, if you want to give him a pass on that, okay. But he's put himself in the midst of a lot of people's business and a lot of people's a lot of bullshittery, right? Now the problem is some people kind of feel like they get too big for their britches or whatever the case may be. They start to feel a sense of entitlement and a sense of untouchableness. And they involve themselves in certain things, activities. They start speaking a certain way as if they can't be touched or dealt with, or that they are above a lot of things or whatever the case may be. And I saw his rebuttal, or at least a piece of his rebuttal video, whatever the case may be, to all this. And it doesn't explain away a lot of things. He kept saying the police didn't charge him, police didn't this, that, and the third. Just because you weren't charged does not mean a crime didn't happen. They might not just have just enough evidence to charge you at the moment, or period. Whether it be from a reluctant victim, witness, uncooperating victim or witness, the way in which the timing of it all, Because if the police wasn't called like right then and there, or didn't happen right then and there, then that kind of, can hamper investigation and or a charge. Also, the young lady in the video said that there was a rape kit taken. So obviously she felt violated in some way, shape, or form. A grape kit. I'm sorry, a grape kit. So obviously she felt violated in some sense of the word. In a way he did. In a joking manner. In a manner that he shouldn't have. Vic Mensa should have smacked him. A couple people should have smacked him. A couple people should have smacked him up. Dana Mac, that part right there. That's why I put allegedly. That's why I put allegedly right there. It's still scrolling up. While this story is going on, allegedly is going to be going across the screen. Hey, Miss Say Block, good morning to ye. Happy New Year. The problem is this little toad, right? Got a couple of dollars. So, he's getting the interest of certain women that wouldn't be interested in no other capacity or whatever the case may be. And he's feeling himself. I'm him in a way, right? But what he don't understand is that mentality is going to be what brings him down in some capacity. They say is a scripture that say the pride cometh before the fall. It's okay to be proud to a certain extent, but I've noticed the brother getting a little sassy, getting a little like he's like that, like he's from the streets, because he got a couple dollars, he can move some money around and maybe got a couple friends that'll do something for him. Okay, cool. But them friends ain't gonna get your ass out of jail. Them friends ain't gonna take a charge for your ass. Them friends definitely ain't gonna take a grape charge for your ass or hide your shit. I can guarantee you that. Blessings, Miss A Block. Right, T. That's the stupidity of it all. And he kind of mentioned it in this video too, that he might have already said too much or whatever the case may be by saying something at all. Like sometimes whether you right or wrong in a situation, and I've had to learn this or whatever, sometimes you gotta shut the hell up. Sometimes you just got to shut the hell up. Supposedly, Charlie Hustle, supposedly. But what's she still doing in your house? If that's what he's saying is true, what the girl's still doing in his house? She stole $500,000 from him. Make it make sense. Whether he was called the police on her, or kicked her ass out, or both. Why she still in your house to be screaming like that in the first place? That only makes sense. It don't make real logical sense. It don't make logical sense. Not saying that it didn't happen that way. It just don't make logical sense. That's right, Bree. Horrible. The Bird, good morning to you. Happy New Year's. That's it right there. Pros of my country, they think that they can't be touched. He used to be respectful and professional. What happened to that boy? You know how they say money changes people, fame changes people, clout can change people. I think his problem lies in all three of those right there. All three of those right there. And I don't know what happened. Excuse me. I don't know what happened in that situation. That's why I got the allegedly here. Whether he's innocent or guilty. I think that if he's going to try to explain, he need to take his time and sit down with a lawyer and come up, or PR team, and come up with a real good explanation other than what the fuck he said the other day. What he said the other day. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Cotton Candy. Good morning to you and Happy New Year. That's it right there. Pros of my company. Money just brings out who you really are. That part right there. And to me, the stupidity of it all is nobody's watching other people's things that they're going through, watching their cases and watching what happened to like R. Kelly and other people, and taking note of that. You would think people would say, oh, you know what? I'm going to fall back. You know what? Maybe I should shut the hell up. You know what? Maybe I didn't handle myself in the best capacity back then. I'm a different dude now, so let me move differently. Let me move as if grace is not upon my life, because I could have caught a case back then for whatever. Not just grape or essay, but it could have been violence, or it could have been street stuff. It could have been whatever. Some people just don't get enough. Some people don't just say, okay, man, I that skipped me by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Let me act right. Let me do right. Let me do better. Some people get arrogant. Some people start thinking like, yeah, I'm him. I'm untouchable. I'll get something done to you. When that's really not them in the first place anyway. But one, instead of putting yourself in a position so that people, when they looking at you, are looking at you in a better light, you gonna make it so that they're gonna go back and look back at your other shit because you opened in Pandora's box on it. And to me, that's what Akademiks did. He opened Pandora's box on the bullshit. I'm just saying. That's what it seemed like. Pros in my column. Got to be more than money. Pros. That boy got hey Keenan. Hey, he got something. She said they did a kid. That's a fact. Lady Kosanitha. Hey, that part right there. I can't imagine changing my life in such a major like that and be out here doing. Man, that's it right there. That's it right. That's it right there. Like, if you out here bettering your life, bettering your pocket, your financial situation, putting yourself in a different tax bracket, a lot of positive things is happening for you. Why the hell are you going to, one, involve yourself in the same effery? Two, why are you going to still put yourself in harm's way when it comes to street activities? Why would you put yourself in predicaments that could cause your livelihood to just go out the window like that? And that you got to use up your money for legal defenses and other bullshittery. The goal is to move on up. The goal is to move on out. The goal is to have some things. The biggest goal is to live out your purpose and leave a legacy worthy of your offspring, for your offspring. Make it make sense. Like a lot of these dudes, male and female, be doing dumb shit. Dumb shit. The more money that they get, the dumber they act, the stupider they act. I'm talking about from actors, singers, rappers, ball players, politicians, hell, just rich folks in general. There's a lot of people that are plumb stupid. Plumb stupid. Anytime I come up on a bag, I'm too busy breaking bread. Man, listen. That part right there, Stavish. All money ain't good money. He got that bag gossiping like a bird. Listen, I'm just saying, man. It's Akademiks. If you see this or hear this, you better get your shiggity together, because you gonna find yourself worse than a Me Too situation. You better get yourself together. And if you up here acting like you like that amongst these women and doing certain things to these women, or talking to them any kind of way, remember this: a lot of women got brothers, or how I like to say, brothers. A lot of these women got fathers, uncles, cousins that'll do something to you. I'm not advocating for violence against Akademiks, but I'm just saying you got to be careful. You think you bout it because certain street worthy or street orientated individuals have taken some kind of a liking to you. But they not going to save you. They are not going to save you. Get your shit in order. Get your ass together. Pause. If nothing comes out of all this internet stuff, if anything that should come out of it should be an eye-opener and a new awakening for your ass to get right. To get right. I don't care about any good deeds you do. I don't care about any mentoring you do. I don't care about none of the good accolades. Because if you out here doing this other stuff, I said allegedly. If you doing these other stuff, that takes away from all that. And the Bible has a scripture. I can't remember the chapter and verse, but it says, don't let your good be evil spoken of. Meaning, don't let the good things you do in life be tainted, either by your delivery in something, even by your involvement in something or with somebody, or something that besmirches or clouds everything good that you've done. Academics, if you hear this, don't let your good be evil spoken of. Get your shit in order. Get you a PR team if you ain't got one. Change up some things. Don't be so thirsty to be with a female that it got you looking stupid. Don't be so thirsty thirsty to have friends that you align yourself with the wrong individuals that can take your legacy away from you like that. That can take this fame, this clout, and your money away from you like that. Get yourself together, academics. Get your punk ass together. Night Rider said it's too late. They want to be on demon time till it's time to collect. That's a fact, pros and con, till it's time to collect. Then it's like, no, I didn't mean it. I wasn't trying to. I didn't do it. It's too late. That Bama is done. Listen. Hey, King there. But who am I? I'm just Phil. I don't know. I don't be knowing nothing. I ain't get to 51. I ain't get to 51 and looking like I ain't been through too much by sitting, twiddling my fingers and whatnot. Listen, I've been out here. I've seen some things, been involved with some things. I know what I know. It's sad because this goes on all the time with people of higher statuses. It gets swept under the rug. Let me put that up there. Swept under the carpet. Most of them be having families. Hope they all get what they deserve. Man, listen. Yeah, he needs to wake up. Hey, J-Man, stop it. Yeah, to me, he's a weird dude. And I don't mean weird because he's a nerd. I don't mean weird because he's a techie. I don't mean weird because he's a gamer. Something about him just sit weird with me. And until he proves otherwise, he's going to be a weird dude to me. But that's just my opinion. But academics, if nothing else comes out of this, you better change your life, young man. Don't be another R. Kelly. Don't be another Robin Kelly. And keep bucking the system before the walls of the system come in to crush your ass. Don't do it. Reconsider. You better read some literature. I'm just saying. And I don't care who hear this that rock with him that don't like this. Because if you was his man or a good homegirl or something, you'd be in his ear telling him like it is. Not telling him what he want to hear, not bigging him up for some bullshit, but telling him like it is. Like, listen, Slim, you moving reckless. You doing sucker shit. You moving wrong. Do something different before you get done in. That part. Academics look like, never mind. Look like who, J-Man? He is a liar, clout, and does anything. He is a liar and does anything for clout. Listen. Like, a lot of people didn't know about Academics till like these visual, but he was real messy when it came to the mixtape game, too. He did a lot of gossipy clout, like battle, like this beef type stuff on for like on mixtapes. And then from mixtapes, he came to the internet waves. First, he wouldn't show his face. And he did a lot of commentary over people's issues and things that they had going on. This is well before y'all got to saw who Akademiks was. There should be some footage still around, but he had a lot of videos where he did faceless videos for a while. One, because he was scary. Two, he didn't want people to know who he was because of the things that he was saying. He's from the hey Jay. Damn it. I could dig it like rather listen. I can't say that much. But sometimes they don't want to listen. So it's, man, that part right there. That shit right there. People don't listen. And I know I'm hard-headed. I know I've been hard-headed. But some people just don't listen and they don't learn. They get too proud. They don't think they should listen to you, especially if they feel like you don't have what they have or not on the same stature as them, that they should listen to you. I've said this often. Back when I was in the streets heavy, when I was on the corner and whatnot, I used to have good, deep conversations with pipeheads or crackheads, as y'all call them, and drunks. Why I feel? Because a lot of them I knew since I was in diapers. And I knew where they were in life well before they got them addictions. And I know that beyond their addictions, that they had some compassion and love for me because they seen me as a little fella from the diaper. And they had wisdom. And they'll tell you how, if you really listen and take the time to listen, a lot of them will tell you how they fell short, what avenues they took that messed their life up, that caused them to want to drink or smoke or shoot up something or whatever the case may be. Whereas other people in the neighborhood might shun them because of their current situation. You got to understand, people are people, no matter how great they are or how lowly they are. People are people. And any of those people, from the lowest of the low to the highest of the high, can offer you a tidbit of wisdom, a tidbit of information that can change your life, that can keep you out of something, that can propel you through something or above something. We got to be grounded enough to understand that people are people and deal with them where they are and be able to grab from a conversation or a message just what you need out of it, not the fluff, not the extra, not the things that don't relate to you or have anything to do with you, but take that. It could be one sentence, it could be a phrase, it could be a paragraph that's meant just for you and your circumstances. Grab hold of that. No matter who it is that's the messenger, no matter who it is that's telling you this whatever it is that you resonating with, take and grab hold of that. That's gonna make you wise beyond your years. And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all over here watching from the cut, come on over here to the good YouTube. I'm getting off here. Hey Pep. Hey y'all, come on over to the good YouTube. Sorry about that, y'all. That hey, pros my con, that right there. The right message can come from anyone. Trust. That's a fact, Night Rider. That's part of, to be honest, Night Rider and everybody else listen, that's part of what got me to my age I'm here now. Being willing to listen and talk to those that people wouldn't necessarily listen to. Kept me out of harm's way. Matter of fact, a pipehead or crackhead kind of saved me from a robbery situation back in the days. Why? Because I didn't shun her. I didn't treat her like she was trash. And I listened. I wasn't so proud that I wouldn't. Oh, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. I listened and I paid attention. Because with that story, J-Man, because with that story, I got to put that up to protect myself legally. So I can't get no lawsuits saying that I'm defaming or slandering one's name. It's a method to the madness. Method to the madness. Phil was practicing to be a preacher. I don't care what nobody said. They be strong too. They be the right ones to have on your team. Hey, Notorious, listen. Listen. For those of you that read the Bible or whatever, it talks about Jesus, God using an ass, a donkey, to relay a message. It also talked about a burning bush used to relay a message. If God can use, if you believe whatever, if God can use an ass, if God can use a shrub to relay a message, why the hell could he use a living man or woman that's going through trials and tribulations to relay a message? Make that make sense. Something to think about. Something to think about. Hey, pros my cons, stop it. Just don't start screaming like, man, I wish I had that video put up. Pause. That Bama, that swallowing. Have you ever been swallowed? Man, I don't know in what context he meant that shiggery. Pause. But that shit there, that nigga was walking across. Have you ever been swallowed? Tongue was lagging and everything. Pause, y'all. Swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? Sorry about that. I was like, if you don't get your Bama ass the hell up on the stage, about have you ever been swallowed? I was like, man, pause. Hey, J-Man, you silly. Were there any apples in that bush? Man, look, of all the things, and somebody caught that footage and put it out now doing all this other shit going on, have you ever been swallowed? I was like, oh, if you don't sit your damn ass down somewhere. Look, from the pulpit, he should have thought about that. He was like, pause. Hold on, y'all. Pause. And then kept on with his sermon. Right. Pros my car just knocked me right up on the thing. Let me take this banner. Now, matter of fact, I'm going to leave this allegedly up here, right? The next situation I'm going to talk about, and feel free to want to cam up after this next conversation if you would. If not, cool. Oh, shit. Hey, night round of Shaw's on your bumper. Hey, Shaw. Oh, shit. Damn it. The next story I want to talk about is Tamar Braxton with the ChriseanRock situation or whatever the case may be. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. That's where I got this footage from. Shouts to this. That's why I got this footage from, but it's real interesting when you watch it, right? It shows Chrisean kind of busting into a prayer circle and coming between Tamar and Tony. Braxton and Tony wasn't having it. She was like, I ain't touching your bitch ass. But anyway, I'm going to get to that in a minute. And then James Wright, the stylist and singer, or whatever the case may be, background singer for Tamar, who got his got bust in his face or whatever. Y'all watch this. I'll be right
back. Because Tony's not going to say nothing. And the last time somebody said something about me, everybody was like, don't defend yourself, but today is the day. It is D-Day. So we're going to finally talk about it. So let's talk about it. So this video today was leaked from my dressing room, which usually I have no one in my dressing room before a show when it's time to pray. It's just, my immediate staff, right? So when Chrisean walked in, the reason why my face looked like what is because First of all, who is it, and why wasn't nobody stopped at the door? 2, Tony and Chrisean did not know who each other was. All right, so Tony was like, well, who is this person coming in between me and my sister? Me and Tony both, when it's time to pray, we in our dressing room, don't nobody come and interrupt. Period. That's just something that we do. That's actually something that I learned from her. Okay. So first of all, my sister has lupus, an autoimmune disorder. Okay. If I get sick, if you get sick, it's no big deal. If she gets sick, she go to the hospital. So what she not finna do is touch a stranger's hand, embrace a stranger. She don't know Chrisean from Adam. Okay. And so when she walked in, it kind of startled everybody. So let's just address that there. Okay. You see that? And at the end, Tony patted her on the shoulder. Okay, huh? And actually, that was the first time that I met Chrisean when she walked in that door. Yeah, that's why I turned around and
we actually had so much fun tonight, Lord God, and bring us back
prayer. It changes things.
To our families.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
So let's move on to the next subject. Yep, that is good. Yep, won't he do it? He's able. So this is the picture in the middle of my show when they was introduced to each other. We started talking about Baltimore. We started talking about, coming from a whole bunch of siblings. And everything was all fine and dandy. Let me tell you something. Toni Braxton don't stay for nobody's concert. She don't stay backstage. She sings and she leaves. Not even hers. She stayed most of the time. We had a blast. It was cool. That's Billy Woodruff over here beside Tony. That's Tony's best friend. Everything was great. Everybody was happy. No beef. No drama. Okay? Now let's move on to the next slide, because today is D-Day. Since people want to sell videos, people want to, just put everybody on blast and have people come up with their own stories. Today is the day of the real story. So let's move on. Okay, this right here is right after James get busted in the face with a 1-2 bow back. Okay, that is still in my dressing room. Tooth knocked out.
So do you want to? You gonna press charges or you just?
Yes.
I'm pressing charges. I didn't do nothing to that girl.
Oh,
We can't leave him to the police.
Is that the hit that we made up? Oh, now James is my best friend, and I would never ever do him. Look at my baby lip. I would never ever do him like that. But at this point, it has gotten above and beyond out of control. Okay? Nobody is lying on nobody. Nobody wants no trouble for nothing. That was the legendary Toni Braxton. Okay? Nobody needed a clap. Okay? Hello, nobody's trying to get on Zeus. Lamel is a good friend of mine. If I wanted a show, I would have one. If we wanted a show, Tony wanted a show. She would have one.
Your tooth is chapped.
Cheers.
So do you want to? You gonna press charges or you just?
Yes.
I'm pressing charges. I
No,
didn't do nothing to that girl.
busted.
But we can't leave him to.
Okay, so what I'm saying.
T, you said there's no need for explanation. Tamar is still trying to stay relevant so bad. It's a shame. Tamar is a Braxton. She doesn't have to do all this. Well, I mean, I think because she was touring and doing other things that the late response is why it's coming out, I guess, now or when it came out. But Chrisean was trying to say that certain things went on and that she was treated a certain way and certain or whatever. So I guess she's having her moment of like, no, this is what we're not gonna do. And other parties involved could kind of left it alone or went past it or whatever the case may be. But I get that. Who was that? Established. She's from Baltimore. Shade Room Phil. No, I'm not. Nobody's saying what happened in between time. There are big gaps from the time they went on stage to. True. You're right, Lady Costanitha. And I guess at the end of the day, we all not going to know because wasn't none of us there. But Chrisean, I'll say this: Chrisean is to me is a lost soul. She's like a black girl lost, trying to find herself. I don't know who she has in her corner on a day-to-day basis, but she needs to find a good girlfriend, a mentor, an auntie that's going to be there to kind of help guide her in her career. Maybe not somebody in the business, or could be somebody in the business that's seasoned for the business or whatever. But she needs to find somebody that can help talk her off the ledge from some of the erratic stuff that she do. You left Blueface, but you back kind of really around Blueface with the dealing with the other baby mama, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and doing dumb shit. I don't know if it's for the show. I don't know if it's for a show. I don't know if it's for a bag, but it looks some kind of terrible. Being invited to the show doesn't mean you're invited to bust in on a prayer though, Lady Costa neither. Come on now. I've been invited places, VIP and stuff like that, but I also knew that, you kind of play the cut until you, hey, Phil, come here. Hey, I don't know though, but again, I wasn't there. I don't. But yeah, Chrisean definitely needs ongoing therapy. She definitely needs somebody or some people around her that are positively pouring into her. I don't know her background story to know enough about what has made her become the person that she is. I've said it before, but I believe that the Blueface situation to her was uber or ultra toxic. And that they needed to get away from each other. But I don't know if this is all an act that's going wildly wrong. I don't know if this is really innately her DNA. I don't know if the girl has been hurt in some kind of way that's put her over the edge or off a little bit, or if there's really something screwed up in her mental capacity that got her doing some of these things. I do think she needs a little help. I do think she needs a lot of guidance. I do think she needs some kind of moral and mental support. I do say that. That prayer interruption was a little Donald Trumpish. Yeah, that part right there. And then if you come in the room and you kind of just bulge into a prayer circle, why would you get between her and her sister? Why? That was cloudish. Because she knew the camera was facing that way. Why would you go bust in between Tamar and her sister? Tony was like, I'm not holding your hand down. Hold your hand, demon. I don't know what kind of energy you wreck. Like, who does that? I think it's just her. Excuse me, honestly. Can't save everybody she lost. Man, listen. Hey, Keenan Kong, I learned that. You can't just save everybody. If they lost and don't want to be found, sometimes you got to leave them where they at. That part right there, I've learned that. Look, this looks like her because she does a lot of lives crying and no drugs, but she doesn't. Hey, Stabs, you saw that. Tony kept her hand tucked right behind her. Now this is insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Y'all don't know about that Cypress Hill. Nah, pros, this is just who she is. She'll change once she hits rock bottom. Man. I pray that it doesn't come to that, Keenan. I pray to that. I think her home life was bad. I think her parents were toxic, drugs, fighting, etc. Man, listen. Yeah, she definitely needs to change. She needs to change. You're right, Duncan. If not for her, for that baby, for that beautiful baby that she got. I mean, she had just had the baby and was outside leaving the baby with people. The baby, I only think, wasn't even a month old. Like, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Okay, established. Yes, I don't know her. What you call it? She's young. It's death from her bloodline. I'm hoping she do too, Shah. I'm hoping she do too. I'm hoping she do. Blueface suck the soul. Pause. She still got them damn hospital bands on the wrist. If she do to this day, now that tell you that's crazy. That's crazy. It's sad to say she gonna get a reality check soon. She been getting one. Where's her show? On Zeus or one of them other little networks? She been getting one, but it's crazy. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Like, man. Although, because I've seen where she's trying to get it right, like she's shown it up at different spiritual places or whatever, where she's trying to get right. She realizes there's problems or need to change certain things or do things better or whatever the case may be. But she's obviously fighting internal demons and fighting things. And she just need to, I don't know what team she has around her, what role they play, what role they don't play, whether she respects them enough to listen, or even if they're actually talking to her, trying to talk her off of these proverbial ledges that she goes up on. But she needs to surround herself with some good people, some people that really care for her, not so much the clout part of it, not even so much for the bag of it, but cares about her as a person. And that's willing to tell her, not to yes her, but to tell it like it is. Like, girl, you tripping. Like, girl, no, do something different. Like, girl, you know better. Like, girl, don't you want to be better? Girl, you said you want to change, and this is 2024. What you doing? Need people like that around you. It's a fact, Notorious. She was at the studio with the baby today. She got a that's crazy. That's unsafe. It's unsanitary, especially with COVID and everything else going around. Like, you got your newborn baby around all these people. Like, are you stupid? Stupid. She had a little mama moment. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. She's trying, but you can see the demon she fighting it. And that's it. The sick individuals that's throwing her bags to continue the foolery. The people that are throwing her bags to continue the fuckery. It just goes to show you the sad state of where we are as people. Because guess what? It ain't just the people throwing her the bag. It ain't just her. But it's us too that get entertained by the shenanigans and the bullshittery of it all. We help fuel the bullshit. She needs to stay off social media, at least for a while. Yeah, Keenan, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Phil, you have all these blogs, and yes, men supporting her BS. You have all these blogs. That's a fact. It is a long way to come. I just hope, I honestly hope that she gets the help that she needs, that she gets the right people in her circle before it becomes too late. And then y'all hear of a sad story of things gone wrong, or that her life has been cut short, whether it be from suicide, whether it be from an accident, whether it be from some kind of violence or something. I just pray that she get it together, not just for her own good, but for the sake of that baby or whatever. And who knows what Chrisean could be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. She's young. 5-10 years from now, what she could be doing, how great she could be in a positive way. I like that one. Night Right, I want to get with you too to see if you would be willing to do something like this because you kind of put them in a cut, like to prepare something so it can be presented on the show, every show, or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna talk to you about that too, because I think these facts and these that our history is important to be known. Like, yeah, I be seeing what you be doing in your stories and stuff too. I think these facts and Black history should definitely be known by our people. Established said, I hope so too, because I can barely stomach her. You should have signed it to GMG before Blue. Jay, man, you bugged out. I kind of feel like, why would they act that way about her joining a prayer circle, though? So much love. Because, well, you got to understand, Sarah Lynn, like Tamar said, you know, a lot of people aren't supposed to be able to just come in her dressing room, especially during prayer time or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't like she was there before they started praying. She bust into a prayer circle to get to a certain place in the prayer. She didn't just come in and grab hands closer to the people that was there. She went and purposely went across, through people, in between Tamar and Tony to kind of get in the center of attention. To me, that's what makes the big deal of it. If she would have came in probably and just got you know, said, excuse me, you mind if I, and got the hands of the people closest to the entrance of her coming into the, what you call it, then she might not, it might have been a different reception in a way. Or at least the visual aspects of it would have looked a different way. I don't know, though. Okay, Knight Rider, definitely. Vino Diva, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Who knows? She could have been doing the utmost prior to the, they could have just been over. I don't know, because I think that was prior to the show. If I'm not mistaken, established, I think that was prior to the show, prior to the going out on stage. And they said at that point, Toni Braxton didn't know who she was. Didn't know who she was. Hadn't been introduced to her, nothing. She just came barging in like, you know, she didn't create a loud scene. She didn't create a loud scene, but her actions were loud, if that makes sense. She wasn't talking loud or irate or da-da-da, but what she did spoke very loudly in the situation. Security probably was out. I don't know who let her in. I don't know how that worked, Lady Costa. Yeah, because that was crazy. Somebody either got reprimanded, maybe even fired after that. They was praying for the leave, then she just busted. You stupid, J-Man. Been listening, but can't get my eyes open. You sleepy? Are you sleepy, Vino? It is hella early out there, so I'll be thankful when anybody out west be tapping in, because it'd be early as shit. All I know, if that was me, trust me, she wouldn't have been able to just barge in. Yeah. Her fiance said while they were split that Tamar does stuff like this before she's, that she prays, yeah. Oh, you talking about that she prays for clout? Oh. I definitely love to see more black. That's a fact, Sarah Lynn. I want this show to be meaningful. I want this show to hold some weight on the hearts and minds of those that come in contact with it. Yes, we'll have popular stories. Yes, we'll have unpopular stories. Yes, we'll have celebrity bull-ish or whatever. Yes, we'll have trending topics. Yes, we'll have maybe a sports thing or two. But I want also there to be topics and things that affect and effect us as people in the community. And that's the goal for 2024, to give you all a better experience visually, but a better experience as far as the content and how things are going. So whether people cam up or want to cam up or not, I still want people to be able to feel like they're engaged or whatever the case may be, and get something out of it, and want to go tell somebody, hey, you know what, Big Phil, y'all need to go check out his morning show, because I want that to be said, or whatever the case may be. Of course, the shenanigans and bullshittery on the side is cool, but also I want y'all to gain something out of it, if that makes sense. Oh, I got you, Lady Costanita. I got you. You think her show sales went down? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's what's confused me. When did the attack on James happen? After the prayer session? I think it happened after the performance. Established. Oh, shucks. For the love of Night Rider. Anywho, I recruited your girlfriend's people from last night, but you recruited what, Notorious? I don't know what you talking about. Y'all silly as a bug. But yes, I want y'all to gain something out of this. I don't want this just to be any old thing or whatever. Like, good morning, gang, morning show. I want it to actually stand for something, mean for something. And even though it says good morning, gang, the sentiment is good morning, family. Good morning, my people. Good morning to us. That's the whole sentiment behind it. The good morning, gang is just catchy to the mug. That's all. But I'm hoping and praying that y'all do get something out of it, even in the midst of, you know what I'm saying, sometimes being prepared and sometimes not so much. The co-host shenanigans and bullshittery that have taken place, changes. You get what I'm saying? And as I change and grow, you know, with everything that you'll be seeing or whatever, that you all enjoy it. No, I hit when he said the button, but I was done before I was typing. Let me get that off of there. But how y'all feel about the topics y'all seen thus far, though? What y'all think about the news today? Oh, one more thing. Earthquakes. Tiggy, out of your area. The epicenter for one was right there in Rockville, Maryland. 2.6, 2.7, some shit like that. Something rare and random that happened, and then they said it was felt, or another epicenter was up in New York. They said in Queens they felt it. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on, East Coast? What the hell is going on? Because you hear about earthquakes out west most times. What the hell is going on? Unified champion, P Slim, what's goody like the mob? Listen, have at it, champion. Listen, love is what it is. And if that's what you feeling, have at it. Quality time is what it is. Thanks for dropping our low. What low, J-Man? What you talking about? Wayfield, do you think LeBron was right on the three-pointer? What you talking about, Sha? I'm not sure what you mean. That name irritated some folks yesterday, huh? The GMG name had some folks irritated. Who was irritated yesterday, Sha? Do tell. Yeah, we had an earthquake, but I ain't feel it. Yeah, they talk about some snow this weekend, Night Rider. I'm going to make sure I got all the videos and stock up in a day or two. Make sure we goody like the mob. I might be on these IG streets a lot this weekend because I ain't going to be able to go nowhere and do nothing. But no, listen. It's been a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on. I'm listening, Phil. I have a new grandbaby. I'm keeping. Oh, Dana Mac, congratulations to your grandbaby. How you got a grandbaby, Dana Mac, and you trying to have another one? Huh? How you got a grandbaby? You out here trying to have another little one? I'm very upset. Hold on, what did I miss? Oh yeah, Joey Badass. Shout out to Joey Badass, the character that played Unique in Power Book 3, Kanan, has had his curtain call. He has had his curtain call on the Good Morning Gang show, on the Raising Kanan show. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that dog up there making noise. She said, I got 7 grandkids. Hey, I ain't mad at you. But how you got 7 grandkids and you out here trying to make one of your own? Dang it, Japan got the most earthquakes, yeah. But yeah, unique went from that character that you kind of hated, but you saw his swag and all that but then you end up turning into liking him or whatever the case may be. It's a shame. It's a shame that they took him out so early in the series. I wish that he would have been around a little bit longer. I don't know what direction and why they did that, but you know, it goes to show you power. I've learned with power, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it with power. The Power series, from the original Power on, anybody could get it. He ain't dead. Hey, Kane and that man up out there. He already just said he up off the shit that I bid you adieu. I'm 50, don't want no more kids. Trust me. Oh, it's the data. Oh, so you just out there practicing, huh? Sorry, let me stop. Establish this swag off the meter. Vito D send me one. I only got one dog, Shaw. We ain't had snow in like 2 years. This year gonna be the year, probably, Shaw. This year gonna be a year. 7 is a blessing. I'm still on no grandkids. Listen, they coming, Miss A Block Pause. They coming. Vito said, I'm sorry, I can't share it. I don't like these low vibration shows. Listen, sometimes it's a message even in the low vibration. Sometimes. My thing is this: everything should come with balance, whether it be toxic bullshittery, online or off, whether it be shows that deal with inner city trapping, so to speak. No matter what it's about, there should be a balance in what you watch, because you're feeding your brain. Who the fuck? Hold on. Sorry, I've been champion about the snow. Okay. Yeah, because it's kind of cold out here now, so I think it would be. I agree. We should keep those conversations for after morning. What conversations, Lady Cosanita? What conversations? Of course, we're getting his Sunday on the biggest game ever. You talking about when y'all play Philly again? That ain't the biggest game ever, Shaw. The biggest game ever is the Cowboys and Indians. The Cowboys versus the Commanders. It's always been that way. D-Lo, good morning. Good morning to ye. These comments are coming in fast. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, GMGers and GMGettes, it's about that time for me to get up off here. I gotta go get my little inhaler. Pause. I got to deal with this bronchitis situation. But listen, I thank God that y'all have tapped in. I don't take nothing for granted. I don't take nothing slight. I don't take anything small or think that I'm so much like that y'all gotta tune in. I appreciate the fact that y'all do come to rock with your boy. Even if y'all come here for 5 minutes, it does my heart justice that you all do so. And for that, I am thankful. Listen, smile, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. And even more important than that, I'm not anti-you, I'm pro-me with the emphasis on building we. So let that marinate your melon to the next time we can chop it up into the and have to the next time we can chop it up and have a tater until that day I holla. Huh? Wear a coat. You wouldn't be, they ain't got nothing to do with it. It's bronchitis. It's from my nasal drip. Y'all be blessed. I'm up out of this joint. Atlantic Avenue. Peace.